When the 14th season of Real Housewives of New Jersey comes to a conclusion, will Melissa Gorga be officially finished with the show? She was completely unaware of what would take place when Teresa Giudice made it appear as though one of them had to leave after the reunion from the previous season. Both of them were welcomed back, but things are not the same as they were before. Is Melissa finally coming to terms with herself? Continue reading for further information regarding the destiny of the mother of three. Is Melissa Gorga finished with Real Housewives of New York after season 14? At the conclusion of season 13, it seemed as though Melissa Gorga and Teresa Giudice, who is her sister-in-law, were going to be the ones to decide the outcome. Due to the fact that Teresa is an original cast member of RHONJ and has been a fan favorite for many years, this was a challenging situation. Whatever she does, it appears that audiences respect her for continuing the series. This is true regardless of what she does. During the third season, her brother Joe Gorga and his wife Melissa made their debut on the show, and their presence was a source of constant ups and downs. There would be times of tranquility and beauty for them. At that moment, it seemed as though a familial storm had blown through Jersey and shattered all of the progress that had been made. Despite the fact that fans were conflicted over who they would like to see return, in the end, they did not have to make a decision. Melissa and Teresa both came back, however, they did not communicate over the entirety of the season. The audience were left wondering how the enthusiasm would continue to flow if they were not even providing any kind of speech. With only 2 episodes under her belt, it would appear that there is nothing left for Melissa at this point, and her followers are simply sick of her. A further observation that was made was that everything that Melissa Gorga does is forced, and that her tears are completely phony. There are some viewers who brought up lies from Melissa's past, but there are still people who continue to have a lot of affection for her. In that case, what are Melissa's thoughts on the show? In spite of the fact that she has problems with Teresa and a few of the other members, does she have any plans to leave? No way. It has been reported by Distractify that Melissa intends to remain until the very end. Within the context of her podcast, On Display with Melissa Gorga, she made the following statement in the year 2023. I've been reading a lot of things saying that I want to leave the show or that I'm no longer going to be on the show. I would like to make it clear to everyone that I will not be leaving the show. I am not the type of person to flee when things get difficult. It is not who I am. On this program, our family has been through a lot of ups and downs over the course of so many years, and I have never left before, and I have no intention of leaving now. It is not possible to continue. Even though Melissa Gorga has stated that she would not be leaving her current position anytime soon, this does not indicate that she is secure in her employment. Because the cast of RHONJ is so tense and does not engage with one another, the show cannot continue in this manner. Andy Cohen has stated that it is simply not possible to produce another season in which the women in the show are engaged in activities that are radically different from one another. Perhaps they will be able to strike a balance that will allow them to keep their employment. But if things do not go according to plan, the program will undergo a reboot, and not all of the cast members will be included in the cast. Your thoughts on whether or not it is time for Melissa to leave the series? With that being said, does she even have a plot at all? Watch The Real Housewives of New York City on Sundays on Bravo.